Aggie, big game coming up. How are you feeling?
Good. Very good.
You're coming up against Olympia, a team you know very well.
Very good team. Sonotti, unbelievable manager, unbelievable what he's achieved. Superb. Take my hat off to him. Very good team.
It's a Premier Cup final.
Yeah.
You've played them in a knockout game before this season.
Yeah, drew, lost against penalties. Good game again. Could have went either way. Penalties, toss of a coin, ain't it? Unfortunately, we lost it.
Like we said, you lost them already on penalties.
Yeah.
You know them very well. How much has that impacted your preparation for this final?
They know us, we know them. They know what we're going to do. I know what they're going to do. I set my team up to play against them. It's football. It's the cup final. Hopefully both teams are up for it. Hopefully we give a good show and made the best team win.
Can we expect any tactical tweaks or tricks in this game?
Second half maybe. We'll see how it goes. Got a good bench.
Well, tell us a bit about the squad. How's the morale? Any injuries?
Yeah, no, not really. All looking forward to it, all excited. Like I said, if you're a footballer, if you're a manager, you look forward to games like this. Playing against two great teams, probably the best two teams in the whole Barnet, yeah? Going against each other, you can't beat that.
Well, it's one of the biggest, most important games of the season, your season.
Correct.
But you seem quite calm, collected, unfazed.
Yeah, I've played against them a couple of times in the final. You know who's won. Yeah. I'm just going to remind our team, they're out to get you lot, you know. We're the Invincibles, we're the champions of the Championship, they're the champions of the Premiership. You know, we beat a few good teams to get to here, so see what happens, ain't it?
What are you expecting going in? A game of tight margins or something else?
Oh, see how both teams wake up. We see how both teams wake up.
All right, just finally,
Yep.
We've got a squad full of talent, we all know that.
Yeah.
But who are you looking towards to make the difference today?
All of them. Every single one of them. Even the bench.
Welcome to the Lantern Stadium for this BSFL Premier Cup final, NLA against Olympia. NLA are managed by Aggie Michaels. In goal, Curtis Jackson, a back four of Mario Spiro, Toby Byron, Janair De Cruz and Savas Petro. In midfield, Inaro Martin and Dylan Kittredge Lowblack. And the two wide men, George Lataya, the captain, and Angelo Michael. Derek Asamoah leading the line with Danny Coldridge in behind. On the bench, Michael Okafor, Malvin Premper, Joshua Elash, Mika Jackson, Komi Georgie and Ravio Rodriguez. They will be playing in the light blue shirts. Olympia are managed by Stephen Sonotti. In goal, Emmanuel Olajide. Back four of Tasham, Bradshaw Brown, Rami Rifat, Adam Hastings and Elliot Joseph. Larry Adjaman is the holding midfielder and captain. Yeri Buramal and George Sifi Onios are also in midfield. Zacharias Uribari and Larry Asarai. Bediako support Suleiman Zudu in attack. On the bench, Giuliano Sonotti, Giancarlo Sonotti, Rico Sonotti, Giorgio Salangu, Peter Antoniades, Jamie Lee O'Donoghue and Devon Holder. Olympia are in the dark green. Chris Spadal is your referee, assisted by Fabian Robertson and Harry Cowell. The fourth official is Dimitri Anastasiou. The green of Olympia kicking from left to right, trying to set up an early attack as well with Uribari. Shot coming in from distance, but it's well wide. LA happy to play the ball out from the back. Unbeaten, 9 points clear of second place, Enfield United in the Championship. They've already wrapped up the second tier title. They will be playing the likes of Olympia next season. Olympia, of course, are the Premier League title winners. So it's a battle of the champions. Effectively, this cup final in the sunshine. Uribari Flicks it over the defender's head and he carries on running through. The free kick is given. Olympia. The first real sight of goal, but there was a handball involved from Barry. Juggling from this near side from Antonio Michael, who tries to go for the return. Been one back in the midfield. And then Michael wrestling his opponent, Adam Hastings, to the ground. Referee plays an advantage. It's one back by NLA. And they can attack again with Antonio Michael into the penalty area, across the face of goal. There are no takers, and it's ushered to safety by Adam Hastings. That was a great run down the left-hand side by Antonio Michael. Bradshaw Brown, 1 challenge. He's actually scored 3 and 3 in this competition. Bradshaw Brown. It's a long ball forward. And the shot eventually coming in. Not a great connection, Suleiman Zudu. Putting it wide. Over towards Petru on the left-hand side. It's very difficult to make out that white number on the back of those very light blue shirts for NLA. The challenge coming in, but the referee's happy with it. Olympia trying to get forward. Vasare Bediako. He's successfully won his side a corner. And it comes. It was a header that didn't quite go in the direction it was intended by Adam Hastings. Still goalless at the Lantern Stadium. Buramo's long ball out towards the right-hand side. Zacharias Barry gets that. And gets the better of Petru into the penalty area. Still Barry. Can't quite get the cross away. Bradshaw Brown up and under. It's interesting. Into the arms of Curtis Jackson. Happy to play the ball out from the back. Will go down as a free kick. It was good pressing nonetheless from Olympia. Looking it through the lines once more with Antonio Michael looking for the return. He does get it. And then switches it over towards the right-hand side. Spyro. Tie up to chase. And the captain gets away. Can he get the cross in? Well, he can't, but he tees it up nicely. And it's a shot that rises over the crossbar. And Samoa teeing it up. Couldn't keep the shot down. Come Olympia again through the midfield with Vasare Bediako. He's upended. The free kick is given. The referee's reaching for his pocket as well here. Now comes the yellow card for Coldridge. Ellie Coldridge is cautioned. Free kick placed into the wall. The resulting cross from Bradshaw Brown is deflected away. Team appeal for a penalty. Long kick forward by Olajide, who's had very little to do so far. Comes off the head of the defender, that will be a corner. Made short by Urabari. Bradshaw Brown takes a touch. Good delivery. That's a splendid save. Not quite sure how Curtis Jackson kept it out, but he did. There are bodies on the line to defend that goal. That was a spectacular save from Curtis Jackson. All comes in from Bradshaw Brown. May well have come off the defender, which is what I suspected, but that is a very good right-handed save. Great battles going on out there at the moment. Oh, and that's a mistake. Luckily for NLA, they had some backup. Play the ball out towards the right-hand side. They fear no one. They've had a scintillating season. They're in on goal here. And the goal won't count. It's been put in the net by Antonio Michael. The flag over on the far side is up. Waiting and waiting, and eventually Curtis Jackson comes darting off his line to gather. Antonio Michael, great outlet on the left-hand side. Physical battle going on between him and Tasha and Bradshaw Brown. Bradshaw Brown goes down. Arguments from Remy Riffet. Riffet is overstepping the mark and therefore goes in the sin bin. He's not happy with the challenge. The referee is going to give a yellow card to Antonio Michael. But for now, at least, Olympia are down to 10 men as a result of the reaction of Remy Riffet. He's going to be a big miss at the back. He's also scored 2 goals in this competition in 3 appearances this season. Shot from distance. It's well wide from Asare Bediako. Volleyed away by Bradshaw Brown. Wouldn't stick for Zudu. He's hobbling at the moment. He's gone out of play over on the far side. Italia has the ball in his hands. The referee's got some sorting out to do. I said Suleiman Zudu was hobbling. He's hobbling quite badly. And this is a big, big blow. Jamie Lee O'Donoghue on. Brown goes up. That battle with Antonio Michael continues. Half-time whistle goes. No goals. Plenty to talk about. NLA 0, Olympia 0. So we're off and underway in the second half. It's one of those games where the first goal is quite clearly going to be pivotal. Janelle De Cruz with a long ball forward, and a good ball it is too. Asamoah controlling, trying to turn. He's got 2 defenders with him. Good challenge coming in from Elliot Joseph, but then he's dispossessed. Taking the return is Antonio Michael. Oh yes, good finish. Sadly for him, once again, an assistant referee has raised his flag. I think he knew straight away that he'd made the run marginally too quickly. Replay can't give you any conclusive evidence that he's offside. There weren't too many arguments. And back again, it's another storming run forward. Can they get the cross in? That's the big question. It's a deep one. Comes all the way through. Antonio Michael. Taken off of him though. Ajiman. And the captain striding forward. Slightly underhit to Uri Barry. Benjamin again. This is good from Olympia. Stretching things. Out wide to Selengo. Selengo takes a tumble. 1 or 2 half-hearted appeals. The referee was convinced. Not enough in it for the referee to give a penalty. There was a bit of holding. It was 2 ways. He seemed to go down. It was on Jaresh as he stretched for the ball. George Lataya. He's been on fire in this competition this season. 4 goals in his 3 appearances. Beat Highgate Albion, Komi Kabir and Lenetchek. A tough passage through to the final in LA. They're certainly capable of mixing with the big boys, and they could be about to take the lead against one of the big boys. They are. It's a fine strike from Lataya. And the captain scores for the 5th time in 4 matches in this cup competition. And the championship runaway leaders have taken the lead against the Premier Division champions. It's a great through ball. And he spins in around the goalkeeper. Composes himself. It's not the easiest finish with a defender getting back on the line, but he pokes it into the corner. And NLA lead by a 1-0. It's a really good goal. Goalkeeper came early, committed, took his decision. And it's a smooth finish. Another long high ball in towards the penalty area. One back by Adjaman. Not to the approval of the referee. He says there was a bit of grappling. And Oren Martin is there. He's not going to take it. It's drilled just wide. It does take a deflection. Spyro involved. Flicked on by Coldridge. It's a good ball into the penalty area. Across the face of goal. Just too far ahead of Mika Jackson. That's great running. Pull back. Gathered by Olajide, who's quick to release the ball. And Olympia are in search of an equaliser. Jackson's clearance. Laid back forward by Adam Hastings. Barry. Barry is brought down. And that's going to be a free kick. And a yellow card for Dylan Kettridge-Loback. Free kick hoisted high. Defended well. And out towards the right foot of Zacharias Uribarri, but he didn't make a clean connection. NLA still leading here by a 1-0. Spyro quickly down the line. It's one to chase. Antonio Michael, who's been here, there and everywhere in this game. And he puts pressure on and wins it back. Michael's cross. This could put the game to bed. And it's blocked. Not entirely sure when it was going in. But it was a great block by the defender.
Who's on? Shin pads? Get them on.
Sorry, Beriaku.
Keep it there, Michael.
Won it, lost it, won it again, then he's tripped. That will be a free kick. And the referee once again reaches for the pocket. And this time, it's Okafor. who is shown a yellow. Michael Okafor, the substitute. Played short, fired towards goal. Hits a defender, goes up in the air. Kept alive by Hastings and then over the crossbar, and the referee's given a free kick. Elliot Joseph. Just a little hint of a handball there against fullback. Given against Elliot Joseph. Driving forward again with Hastings. Been won back by NLA. They've shown today that they can certainly mix with the big guns in the Premier League. They have given away a free kick here. And it's a second yellow for Dylan Kittredge-Loback, and that means red. Into the final minute of the 90, he's gone in for the ball. It's an off-the-ball incident. And Loback was spotted by the referee, who deemed it to be worthy of a second yellow. His competitor Dylan Kittredge-Loback. And off he goes. And now the 10 men have got to hold on for a minute plus injury time. Into the penalty area. It's good, strong defending. Now there's a chance for LA to break away. Back inside, but it bypasses Buramo, and that's a foul by Buramo. And I think he's going to be the latest in a long line to receive a yellow card. Maybe Buramo cautioned, largely out of frustration. A bit under hit. No, it does have enough pace from Hastings to get back to Olajide. Here's Hastings again, in a hurry to get the ball forward. Olympia trailing by a goal to nil. Time running out. Hajiman wins a free kick. Emmanuel Olajide. Long pump forward. That's a powerful header away. Really good header. They've defended really well in this game, NLA. Buramo. One last chance maybe. And down in the penalty area goes Adam Hastings. The referee's not interested. In fact, the flag is up on the far side. It's that long ball over the top from Buramo. It's flicked on by the defender. So in theory, it's not offside. But that's a decision given by the assistant referee on the far side. And there goes the final whistle. And it's victory in the BSFL Premier Cup final for the Championship champions, who have beaten the Premier Division champions, North London Athletic 1, Olympia 0.
Today's player of the match, chosen by Jamal Horn from the London FA, George Lataya. Can we have a round of applause for our match officials? Chris Bodell, Fabian Robertson, Harry Cowell and Dimitri Anastasio. Chris, if you can line your team up in front of the trophy, please. Come in front of the trophy, lads. Tim, do the zip up and just pause it, mate. And next up, can we get our worthy runners up who played a great part in the final with a round of applause for Olympia. Thank you very much.
Give me the
Thank you, Olympia. And now we can give a round of applause to our winners, the 2024 Premier Cup winners, North London FA, captain up last, captain and manager up last, please. Dan, you take a run behind the banner, NLA, once you've collected your medal, please place yourself behind the banner, ready for the trophy lift. George, shall I come up and collect your medal, mate? Harry, lay down the front. Your 2024 Premier Cup winners, North London FA.
George, big game, big win. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing, man. It feels good, man. If we really, you know, I think doing the double is really, I want to say, summed up our season because we've been phenomenal. But yeah, I think just ending on a second trophy this season, it's been amazing, man. The boys have dug deep throughout the whole season, and I truly think we deserved it today. So I'm happy.
Our guest of honour, Jamal Horn, named you man of the match. How do you feel about that?
I feel happy. You know, it's like personal accolades. When they come when you've won, it's icing on the cake. But I think a lot of the boys were phenomenal. I think Dylan in the middle of the park was good up until he got sent off. I think Curtis was phenomenal, especially in the first half. I want to say he's partly kept us in the game, but I think we just scratched it by being the better team in the final today.
Well, it was 1-0 at the end of the day. Do you think the scoreline reflected the game?
Yeah, to be honest, looking back on it, I think it did. I think it was, there was elements of the game where it was a bit scrappy. Especially in the first half, we didn't play out the usual football that we usually play, you know, getting the ball down on the ground, moving it as quickly and as effectively as we usually do. But I think 1-0 was a fair result. They didn't create too many chances from what I remember. I think we did. We were a bit more dominant and more of a threat going forward, that's for sure, especially in the second half. But I think 1-0 was a fair result, if I'm honest.
Well, looks like the only way is up now for NLA, league title, another cup. What can we look forward to next season?
Pay to get married.
I ain't got no money. There's Dylan. No, he's definitely up there for one of the players of the match. But I think next season, we're an ambitious club. Ideally, look back in this season, we wanted to get at least 3 or 4 trophies, and I think for next season, that's still going to be our target. So we've won 2 this season. We want to do better, so we want to get 3 to 4 trophies next season. But it's just a matter of working hard. But now we're just going to enjoy it. We're just going to enjoy the moment, celebrate. But come August when we start our friendlies, we're going to be looking to get more trophies under our belt.
But the game was a very cagey affair, a match of very few chances. We had some shouts of smash and grab. What do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
Smashing of. I think the first half, like I said, the first half was definitely a bit cagey. I don't know if nerves got the better of some of the players. That's from both sides. But listen, football is a game of two halves. We knew that the second half was going to be a completely different game in comparison to the first half. We got the ball down when we could. We played it, and you know that's how I got my goal. Like our winger passed it to Dylan. Dylan played me in. I've gone around the keeper. Fair play to him, and he's taken the touch, and I've put it in the back of the net. But the second half was definitely a lot more open than the first half. That's for sure.
Your goal today put you at 47 goals for the season.
Yeah.
I mean, are you ecstatic or are you disappointed that you didn't hit the half century?
It's a bittersweet feeling, man, because I think I definitely would have got 50 had we had a better run in the North London Cup competition, and we lost to Memijic that game. And fair play to them, they were the better team, especially in the last 20 minutes of the game. But it's a bit of feeling because I could have got more, and that's just me putting a lot of pressure on myself and just being ambitious. But still being top goal scorer for the club and across the Barnet League it's a phenomenal achievement. So I'm happy. That's a sweet feeling.
I mean, 47 goals is definitely phenomenal. I mean, especially considering you're not the designated penalty takers.
Nah, I don't take penalties. I leave that to the strikers like Derek and Danny. They're the better penalty takers. That's for sure.
Well, we spoke.
Come on.
We spoke a bit about your ambitions for next season. Well, next season you're going to be in the Premier Division alongside Olympia, who this season made it a walk in the park. How do you anticipate that title challenge might be?
I'm not gonna. I think it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be as. I don't want to say easy because I don't want to underestimate the teams that we played against this season. But look, Olympia have a great history of winning. They've cleaned up the Premier Division. Rightly so. So I think they're going to be title contenders. They're going to be up there. Come on. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good bout. It's always a good game when we play against them. But I'm confident in the boys. But honestly, credit to Olympia. They've got a great history of winning. They've got a phenomenal structure. So we're going to be looking forward to it. I want to say we're going to be up there to contend and challenge for the title. But they're going to be the favourites, man. So right, I'll be looking forward to it. We all will for sure.
All right, just finally, do you have any final message to the NLA fans and the BSFL viewers? Yeah,
NLA fans, thanks for sticking with us the whole season, and I just want to give a big thanks to the BSFL, the Barnet League's by far the best Sunday league in the country. So we're looking forward to being in the league next season, and thanks guys, and watch out, can't wait for next season.